Yes, welcome back to Bob Singh Oval for our final game of the afternoon in the under-19s New South Wales country to take on the Northern Territory. The second game in Pool B. We just saw the Queensland Rubies comfortably win over South Australia. And now they're contenders in Pool B. First look at New South Wales country, who some experts expect to push them all the way for Pool B honours. So we wait and see. They have been made to wait to make their Women's Championship debut. Certainly been entertaining throughout the day here on NRL.com. Hope you've enjoyed it. We're not quite done yet. NT get us underway. Abigail Sekatoga doing the honours. Country will run it back. Tiana Kaur. Just want to be mistake-free to start this game. Millie Lupo, strong charge from her. Clancy at dummy half. They put it through the hands. Jordan Preston. Chance here out wide for country. Strong tackle though. Preston in a dummy half. Montgomery. Gallagher tucks it under the arm. Her second charge of this first set. Last tackle now. Montgomery caught with it perhaps. Does well to get it out the back. Numbers here for country. They'll score the opening try and they'll do it easy. Alanda Dummett had support out wide with Mia Middleton and she said, I'm going to do it myself. And country score the opening try and they'll lead by 4 points to 0. Well, not a bad first touch of the footy for New South Wales country. Tough conversion attempt for Sophie Clancy. So can she turn 4 into 6 and give New South Wales country this perfect start? Good connection, but always hooking left. So NT hardly had their hands on the footy, and New South Wales country so tap off gets us back underway. T Young starts us. Kingdon. Story into dummy half. Lined out to the left. Kingdon again. Second charge for her. Gets her to the 40. Slow to play it. Was met in a strong tackle. Collision's been quite heavy to start this one. Opening 4 minutes. Go to the right this time. Offload's a good one. Story to play it. Last tackle now. Do they put it in the air or perhaps try and roll it into the in goal and get a repeat set? They do neither. Now it comes out the back. They might even find a try here, but it all breaks down. Halves were screaming for it and didn't find it. Sherwood screaming for the footy, but they went with option B. Country now work out from their own end. Clancy, good scoot, gets out over the 30. Jones links well with Kayla Fleming. Country motoring up the field. They're making the meters easy. Mia Middleton almost got that right arm free as well. Clancy, last tackle, bit of miscommunication. Might still work out. Still the last. Finally getting a kick away with Montgomery. Again, the NT have to start. 20 out from the line. Sekatoga to play it. .30 out. You're just joining us. It is New South Wales Country. 4-0 in the lead. Tyler Kingdon. Mop it up, second time of asking. Slow to play, it is Kingdon. She has got through some work though. And now they're through the line. Bari looking for support. Couldn't get that left arm free. Charlotte Lakote was overlapping. Last tackle now, need a clean finish to this set. Fitzgerald rolls it in behind. Now McDonald will run it back for Country. Penalty helps their cause as well. And the pressure starting to mount on the Northern Territory. Tap taken by Clancy. Lupo tries to promote the footy, was fortunate there. Always risky offloading on the first tackle. Waldron brought down. Clancy to dummy half. Montgomery shifts across field. Montgomery again, racking up the touches as every number 7 should. Good dummy as she takes it to the line. Eventually pulled down. 12 out. Are there more points coming for New South Wales Country? 6 more. Came off an NT hand. Kirkpatrick has it 5 out from the line. Q to the right. Try should be coming in is Gemma Gallagher. Too big to stop from there. They have their second try. And Country extend the lead. 12 minutes remain.
Try to New South Wales Country, number 16, Gemma Gallagher.
There's the replay, Gemma Gallagher crashing over. And it's that repeat set, starting at 35 out from the line. It ends in another try. Northern Territory have been hanging in there, but it's the offloads. Millie Lupo and the work of Sophie Clancy as well, just to promote the footy. Second phase. Clancy converts, so 10 points to 0. We'll have a look at another look at that try. And Gallagher so close to the line. Nice little spin move. 3 defenders, none can stop. Second try to country. We played at a pretty high intensity these games today. There'll be some sore bodies around all squads in the national championships, and they'll come back and do it all again tomorrow until Sunday. See plenty down here at Bob Singh Oval throughout the long weekend. Beautiful conditions here on the Gold Coast as well. Of course, free entry for everyone, so no reason not to come down and enjoy some high quality rugby league in the Harvey Norman Women's Championship. Northern Territory though looking to answer back here. Nikki tracks 4 to try and halt her run forward. Story to the right they go this time. Sayunga trying to get the arm threes for Kavu. Referee calls held. Last tackle now. They're 2 out from the line. Is there points coming the way of Northern Territory? It's an inventive kick. It may have too much on it. The bounce hasn't been kind. They've scored Northern Territory. It's a horror bounce for country. And the NT profit. Well, you make your own luck. They've hung in this contest. And NT now have their reward. I don't know if the kick was planned. They snatched at it. Here you'll see it. Kick from Goninen. And look at that bounce. A horror bounce. And the NT finally get some reward. And conversion goes over. Suddenly, the lead will be just 4 points. We're just waiting for a kicking tee. Not for the first time today. They are able to drop kick the conversion. Tee on its way now. To Sekitoga, who should pilot this one over. Fascinating game, this one, as we edge towards half-time. Here is Sekitoga, moves in, makes no mistake. So 10-6, and the game turns again. He's gone in and threw it on the boot. Don't know if she was the intended kicker, but nonetheless, it's paid dividends as the bounce betrays New South Wales country. Sometimes it's just not your day. Certainly on that occasion. Can they respond though with a try of their own? Here's Clancy. Strong charge from Mackenzie Lear, motoring onto the footy.
New South Wales Country 10, Northern Territory 6.
Slow to play it. Here's Preston, drifting across field. Met a strong tackle over the top though. They are aiming up defensively, the NT. Shift to the right. Montgomery puts it through the hands. McDonald. Lloyd Phillips motoring down the sideline. Has she stayed in? Touchy likes it. New South Wales country like it. And Charlize Lloyd Phillips answers straight back.
Try to New South Wales Country, number 2, Charlize Lloyd Phillips.
You see it on the replay. It was a double shift. First from Montgomery. And then Annabelle McDonald in the line. And Lloyd Phillips, once she found the space, tightrope down the sideline, did well to stay in. finish as well. And they extend the lead again. So Sophie Clancy, difficult conversion here, right up against the sideline. Breeze has lessened than what it was in earlier games. Can Clancy take it out to a 10-point lead? Not a bad attempt, it just won't have enough on it. So it remains 14 points to 6 as we close in on half time. And well, Charlize Lloyd-Phillips scored the try. She's just hobbled off with an ankle injury in the hands of the trainers now. Hopefully nothing serious, but it would be a blow. Finisher of her quality. So 5 minutes remain in this first half. Highly entertaining finish to day one of the Harvey Norman Women's Championship. We're in Pool B, under 19, New South Wales Country and Northern Territory. Knock on. It was an all Queensland affair last time out in Redcliffe between the Rubies and the Sapphires. They contested the final. I think New South Wales City is certainly going to be a contender this year, and New South Wales Country, they can put the foot down in this second half. They're made to fight for it at the moment. In space again though. Lily Rogan. 6 more. Sophie Clancy pounces on it. They'll have a full set. 40 out from the line. 4 minutes before half time. Kirkpatrick getting involved. Turned inside this time to Waldron. She's wrestled down. 30 out. Clancy goes to dummy half. Now chiming in is McDonald. Influential in that Lloyd-Phillips try. Go to the left this time. Clancy. Jones fighting. 2 out from the line, she'll play it. Queued up to the left. They choose to go to the right. They might catch them on the short side. Mia Middleton. Last tackle now. Be a penalty. She was held and attempted to put it over the line. You see the replay. They nearly caught them napping on the short side. Middleton met a good tackle one-on-one and then couldn't resist reaching out. Jonty Ferguson it was who, credit to her. Now the attempt to find touch hasn't. And Country are lined up to the left. Annabelle McDonald it was who read the kick off the boot. It was skewed. Mackenzie Lear, can they make them pay immediately for that mistake? It's NT need to hang in this game. They're well and truly in it, but they don't want to throw it away. And gift opportunities like this. Can Country find a try? Waldron. Inside the final 2.5 minutes of this first half. They spread it to the left through Jones. Now Montgomery. They're going to find another try though. They'll go under the post in fact. Jules Kirkpatrick will help herself to a try. And New South Wales Country, they make them pay the price for what was a basic error, failing to find touch.
New South Wales Country, number 11, Jules Kirkpatrick.
Taylor Montgomery helped it on, and it was the step off the left. Jules Kirkpatrick under the posts, and that lead grows ever more, 18 points to 6. And Sophie Clancy should make no mistake of this and stretch it even further to 14 points. No mistake with the conversion, so 20 points to 6. New South Wales country out even further. They'll have about 30 seconds when they do complete the tap off. A couple of tackles to try and conjure something before half time. New South Wales country fans side largely from the Hunter and the Central Coast. Fans watching, be impressed with what they're seeing, and the showdown in the coming days against their Queensland counterparts will be certainly worth watching. Final seconds of this half. That is half time. One final play for the NT. They'll put it on the toe as well. Taken well by Abby Kate Hills. And that will do us. Half time in the first half in the under-19s Pool B action. New South Wales country and the Northern Territory. New South Wales country in control at half time. They lead 20 points to 6. We'll look at the highlights firstly. It started through the work of Alana Dummett down this right wing. Catch and pass, dummied, beat the lot, and opened the scoring. That was inside the first 35 seconds, mind you. And then Gallagher chimed in. Big forward close to the line. Touching down. And it was the NT. They threw it on the boot. And look at the bounce, a horror bounce. Betraying both country players, and NT capitalised. And then this move, double shift, finding Charlize Lloyd-Phillips in space. And once she found that open space, she cantered down the sideline, finished it well, did limp off with an ankle injury after that. So I hope she's okay. And then just before half-time, Jules Kirkpatrick. Nice step off the left. Score under the post. And that's the story of the first half. 20 points to 6 at the break. A break from us when we return. The second 20 minutes in our final game of the afternoon here at the NRL Women's Championship. Yes, welcome back. Second half about to get underway between New South Wales Country and the NT, and there you see the NT fans out supporting their side today. Trailing at the moment 20 points to 6. We start the second half, but the Open women's team in action as well earlier today. The supporters from around Australia putting all these sides as they will be in action across the next 3 days to come after this. Another 9 games tomorrow. You'll see it all live here on NRL.com. I'm Santa Rossi here with you in commentary for it all. And some marquee matchups starting to form in both pools in the under-19s competition and the Open women's competition as well. Nikki plays it. Now Young brought down. Need to be the first team to score in this second half and start fast and put some pressure back on New South Wales Country. Those 2 tries just before half-time really extended the lead. Took the game away. Bari. Last tackle now. Perhaps an aerial test coming for Annabelle McDonald. Still the last. Don't know that they knew about it. They've sent it back to Country though, and they're off and running the other way. Jules Kirkpatrick, already a try scorer. Halted on halfway. And it's a knock on. So reprieve for Northern Territory. One of the other results we've seen in the under-19s competition, it was New South Wales City that sent a statement, 36-0 over Victoria, Queensland Sapphires. Also, winners 28-6 in their game, and the Rubies too strong for South Australia, and Country doing likewise here, but the NT having their moments here in the second half. Nikki again, strong charge, has them 15 out. Story helps it on. Whatever was said at halftime, having the desired effect as Fitzgerald comes close. She'll play it. 5 out from the line. Story might have a look from dummy half. She does, in fact. She's over the line. She can't get it down. She'll play it centimetres short. Now Nikki will be hard to stop. Can she get the ball down though, or was she held up? She is held up, in fact. It's the last tackle, so they'll have another attempt to try and cut this lead again. Last tackle, Story to dummy half. They'll put it in the air with Sayunga. It's a test, it's swirling around, it's dropped. It might sit in the lap here of NT, but they get across, and it was the halfback, Taylor Montgomery, who socketed over the dead ball line to see the danger clear. Now, despite the scoreline, New South Wales Country not having everything their own way, particularly the start of this second half. Impressive from the Northern Territory. So Sophie Clancy picks out Bari, runs it back. They'll have the full complement. 15 out from their line. Defence standing strong to now. Kawate will play it. Watch for Story out of dummy half though. Young. Takes 5 of them to hold her progress. Centimetres away. Fitzgerald helps it on. Try should be coming. It's a knock on though. It's that composure yet again It's going to be NT's ball, so the first knock-on was off a country hand. Another test to pass, yet defensively for New South Wales country. Just joining us, it's New South Wales country leading, 20 points to 6. It's Northern Territory, though, on the attack. Third time they've pressed the New South Wales country try line. Kingdon, impressive in the first half. Story into dummy half. Sayunga has it. They bypass her. Country defence proving hard to break. This is set after set. Sayunga wants it. Instead they go the way of Fitzgerald. She's wrapped up. Out to the left it goes this time. It was Nikki who was held up over the line just moments ago. Last tackle now. Third successive set. No result to now. Sayunga, does she put it on the toe? No, she puts it through the hands. Sekitoga, nice flick out the back. Can't find a teammate. And the chance goes begging. Holly Meeks was waiting. Inventive from Sekitoga, but pass didn't stick. So country forced to work out of their own end again. Preston. Clancy. Face ball from Jones. Trying to keep it in. Did she go out before throwing it back inboard to Mackenzie Lear? Jones. Trying to get through the hands. Montgomery turns it inboard. Racking up the touches at Preston. Not for the first time this set. Steps past two of them. Eventually met in a strong tackle. Last tackle now. Looking for the halfback. Montgomery puts it in the air. It's a test. Bouncing for the Northern Territory and eventually wrapped up. So 12.5 minutes remaining in this game, the final game of day one. Harvey Norman Women's Championship. New South Wales country leading Northern Territory 20 points to 6. Our second game in Pool B. Queensland Rubies defeating South Australia in the other game. Much improved Northern Territory in the second half. Mistake free to now. Country know they're in a fight despite leading by 14. Meeks goes on a scoot from dummy half. Not the intended target. And Issa Bandeo was the last tackle, and set comes to nothing. So on the charge again. Impressive so far has been Matilda Jones. She knocked it on though, just as I say that. They've said it's a knock on. She wants a penalty. She felt she was getting pushed as she tried to play it, but probably one of those ones that could go either way. In this case, it goes to Northern Territory. A reminder, we'll have another 9-game scheduled tomorrow. Kicking off at 9:30 a.m. The Open Women's, the First Nations Gems against the Australian Defence Force will start us. Cracking games tomorrow. And of course, we get closer to crowning our champions, which will happen on Sunday. See it all on NRL.com. Final phase of this one. NT still chasing reward for a second half. They've been on top in. Genders, short ball. Is this the time for them? Racing forward. Has she got it down? Saleh has, in fact, confirmation. And that's more than they deserve. Some great work in this second half. They finally get the result. And the NT finally cross for the try line. And Tasiga Saleh scores a great try. So inside the final 10 minutes, 20 points to 10. And this game is not done yet. And talking about those games tomorrow, just looking at the matchups, New South Wales Country and Western Australia in the Open Women's. New South Wales Country probably the most impressive of the Open sides. In Western Australia, the reigning champions. Conversion missed, so they badly needed that. So the margin remains 10 points. Here is the try. Yeah, make sure you're with us tomorrow for another 9 games. Jam-packed schedule. And if you're not with us on NRL.com, do head down. If you're on the Gold Coast or live locally, free entry across the weekend. To Bob Singh Oval. Just got a New South Wales Country player down in the in-goal area, which is why we do have a halt. He's the number 1 for New South Wales Country, Annabelle McDonald. So hopefully she's okay, given how influential she's been in their attack. She's in the hands of the trainers and very ginger. So hopefully not a serious injury. It's something she can manage in 3 days to come in this competition. To be clutching her back, so maybe just up the strained knee or something, but anyway, we'll report on that as best we can. Country, first time we've seen them with Lupo up this end of the field, and how about the contact? Forwards aiming up this afternoon in this one. Still in touching distance for the Northern Territory. Game well and truly not put to bed. Playing on here though. Preston. He's got some work in today. Preston will play it. Rogan, last tackle. Lupo, probably not who you want with at the forward. Looking for a halfback to try and find an end to the set. And in the end, they just have to hand the ball over. Charlie Simmons brought down. 30 out from her own line. It's a knock on though. Not what they needed as they try and chase the game here. So Country, an opportunity to extend this lead past 2 converted tries, and with 6 minutes remaining, should be enough, you feel. Base of the scrum. Now Montgomery. Thought that looked a bit forward. Is that a knock-on? Well, it's a knock-on from both in the end, and things getting a little scrappy, perhaps fatigue starting to bite. He's their first game in the tournament for both. So the clock continues to tick away. Still time for the Northern Territory, but they need to be next to score. Gone in and at the base. Looks to offload. Sayunga. Ransom. Here's a Bando. On halfway. Need to be next to score. Would be an upset if they can get over New South Wales Country, the Northern Territory, but showing their capabilities. Bari, she's someone that stood out. She's flirting with the sideline here, though. Lined out to the right. See Story running the football, so to Fitzgerald. It's Fitzgerald running it here, but runs into 3 Country defenders. Kawate. Last tackle now. Do they put it in the air? Makeshift fullback for Country. Crossfield kick. There's a chase on it. Might sit up here for Meeks. Don't they need it? It could turn into a try. Once again, Montgomery on the scene to bat it dead. That bounce of the ball, well, it was on their side in the first half, but twice here in the second. They just needed it to fall in their lap, and we would have had a game if Meeks could have pounced on this footy in the corner. It's Montgomery who did, and it's a dropout. They will get it back. Caught well by Isabando. They're going to score from this set. Sayunga, I'd like to see her run the footy this close to the line. Puts it through the hands instead. Bakakavu, and it's going to come unstuck. It's a knock on. That might just be might be what ensures victory for New South Wales Country. Bit to do for the NT. 2.5 minutes. Is there? So broke early from the scrum is what you hear in the effects mic. So Country will get a penalty. It will ice some more seconds off the clock as Montgomery finds a touch. So 90 seconds there or thereabouts left. Just need to be mistake-free, and they'll have their first win of the Harvey Norman Women's Championship. I'd love to end it on a try-scoring note. Rogan into dummy half. Lupo has been impressive in the forwards. So to Gallagher, registered a try in the first half. Do have some injury concerns to contend with, though, for the rest of the tournament. Tilda Jones gets taken over the sideline. So into the final minute, our 9th game of day 1. Here at Bob Singh Oval. And we'll be back again to do it tomorrow. Another 9 games from 9:30, and you can see them all live exactly where you're watching this one, NRL.com, as we head towards the finals on Sunday. Set for ideal conditions for rugby league across the long weekend. And we hope to have some good crowds here across that long weekend. Sure, New South Wales country have plenty coming up from New South Wales North Coast and Hunter regions to show their support. They will celebrate this one, though. They've started the campaign with a win in Pool B, our final game of day 1. New South Wales country, too good in the end for Northern Territory, who had their moments. Just 10 points the difference, and a little bit of luck going their way. It could have been even closer. Let's look at those second half tries that proved the difference for New South Wales country. And here's the try from the Northern Territory. It was Sasiga Saleh who powered over. And that is full time. And New South Wales country register a win, much needed. What has been a blockbuster opening day of the Harvey Norman Women's Championship. Thank you for your company for it. Another 9 games live tomorrow. We'll kick it all off from 9:30. Hope to have your company then. See you tomorrow.